Welcome back. Well, these days we rely on our phone for just about everything. We got our texting, our emails, and even our online banking.
So imagine if you lost it. It would be an absolute disaster. A lot of things can go wrong. Stan Prager is here to explain exactly what these things are.
Okay, so at one time the greatest fear you might have would be losing your wallet or your purse or something like that, because there's a potential for identity theft. We also at GoGeeks, we talk a lot about people getting identity theft through a hack on their computer. But what a lot of people don't think about is if you have a smartphone, everything that you have is on this phone. So there's a couple things to be concerned about. One is identity theft, and the other could be potentially enabling a stalker. Now, I don't think Tom or I have to worry about that, but
I've stopped stalking you, Stan. The restraining order works, so I'm no longer allowed in your house. But I know what you're saying is that all your info's in there.
And if you had my phone, you could find me. No,
and how do you enable a stalker? I'm just curious. Like, if people get access to your phone, they can put an app
if your phone was lost or stolen, not only could it be used for identity theft, but let's say somebody wanted to stalk you, or if you're a famous celebrity or what have you, everything you have is in here. Okay, so I'll just hold this up for the camera so we can kind of pan in to some degree. So this is just the standard stuff, all right? So on your regular average, this is an iPhone, right? So I've got, first of all my contacts are on here. So everyone who knows me or everyone that I know is listed on here. Then I also have my online banking is on here. Online banking, the password isn't saved, but the account is there. So if somebody's good at guessing passwords, they can get into your account. Furthermore, and what most people don't think about is social networking. So there's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So a lot of people worry about their Facebook being hacked. But if you lose your phone and somebody gets it, so not only do they know what you look like, they know what all your friends look like, they know where you go. Your maps are on here, right?
And then they could also pose as one of your friends. Let's say I find your phone and I know one of your friends is, Joe Black, and I say, I'm Joe. Hey, Stan, what's up? We want to meet for lunch.
Exactly. So it can really be pretty nefarious. So your email's on there, right? There's another app, okay? So your email's on there. I have multiple emails that go in there. All of a sudden, they have my email and they have all my contacts. They can. Let's imagine that you have Apple Pay. All your credit cards are stored in there, all right? So when you lose this, within 15 minutes, you've really put yourself in tremendous jeopardy. So you probably want to know, what can you do?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Short of throwing our phones away.
Okay, so first of all, you should always use a passcode. And you've heard this before, a lot of people don't use a passcode just because it's a pain, right? You don't want to have to stop and put the code in.
I said that for years, and I finally put it on when I got the new 6.
Finally got smart.
Right. However, don't get too complacent. The problem with the passcode is that it's pretty easy to guess, and a lot of people use 5555. Is that yours?
It's not mine. No.
She's going to change it right after the show.
If it was, I would.
But a lot of people, yes, a lot of people. So that's the other thing is Apple has the Touch ID. You can use your fingerprint. That's much more secure. If you have that enabled, you need a thumbprint in order to get on here. Now, that's not 100% because that also can be hacked, but it's much more difficult, and it's much more unlikely that's going to get hacked from a casual loss. Most importantly, though, more important than that, make sure that you've got Find My iPhone enabled on your phone, or there's a Google version of that.
Is there something that kills your phone if you lose it? It actually just wipes everything clean?
Well, you can, if you've got Find My iPhone, you can go to any computer and log in to the cloud, and you can have your phone disabled, and you can completely erase everything that's on it. So if you get to it quickly enough before somebody else gets it, that's the best thing you can do to protect yourself in this.
All right. So I'm going to work tonight. I'm going to work on hacking into your phone, Stan, so I can visit you late at night.
So if it goes off in the middle of the night, I'll know it's you.
It's Tom.
Stan, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
GoGeeks in East Longmeadow?
That's correct.
You got it, buddy.
Thanks
Great
for
job.
having me on the show.
Thank you, Stan. When we come back, we have your videos of the day, but first, here's a look at what's coming up on the Chew.